In this coming demonstration, I will show you how to import calibration primaries, which is come from QTX file. Simply launch your software, open a new eJob. After that, look into the data, select import data from other file types. Select the file, you get it from your customer. Click open. So once it's open, you can see they contain all the primaries as well as the substrate. So you may need to moving down to double check what they are. So I can see this is all the primaries with different concentration. But sometimes you may see some of the sample doesn't come with any numbers behind, which is the concentration. If you get something like this, you may need to go back to the customer to double check what they are, because without the correct concentration, we have no way to convert it into the die stuff. Okay, it doesn't matter. Let's do it one by one first. So this is a substrate. So first of all, I need to select this is a substrate, select save as a substrate, and retrieve. After that, because I know this is all the different primary samples, so I can select all, and then I can see that the first wording, this is only belongs to the measurement number. I don't want to keep it, so I will say skip it. Don't forget this one had to be set it as the primary. And then the last one, because this is only the concentration, so I also want to skip. And then the last, and the next step before you retrieve, don't forget to select what kind of the concentration unit it is. So this one, based on my understanding, this one is the gram per liter for continuous dyeing. And click retrieve. And then now I can close the window and then take a look on the samples. So first of all, the substrate was being saved under the data. In order to utilize for color editor, I need to be right click, move the measurements into the substrate slot. Okay, you can see if I'm moving down now, the substrate will be sitting under the substrate slot. So for the others, they are all considered as the primaries. So the primaries, you can see, the last one just now I did mention, some of them they don't have the number behind. So you can see after an import, they only have 0%. All these samples, you may not able to use it for converting into the die stuff because we don't have the enough information to do it. Even though you can see they are different colors, it looks like from the lighter samples to the darkest one, but without the proper information, we have no way to do the conversion. So normally we need to get something like this. So you can see that. So this is the die stuff name, which is all the same, and then with different concentration from the lowest one to the highest one. So let's go to the Colorant editor and take a look. So once you come to here, you will see this is the substrate already be automatic put it into the substrate slot. And then this is all the die stuff based on the name. So let's do it one by one. The first one, once I select, they will move in all the samples from the lower concentration into the highest one. And then don't forget you need to manually to double check is it all there on the same line to have a good colorance build up. So this is a manual work. If you don't do it, then you just click save. Sometimes you will be end up to have a poor formulation. That's why don't forget to manually check one by yourself. In the software, it will show you what is the original concentration, the calculate one, as well as the percentage. So I treat this is the good one, I just click save. And give a name, make sure the name will be the same if you're working with the dispenser. And click OK. So after the first one, you will moving down to the next one. So all this is one by one doing conversion because the software only providing you the colorants files. No, I should say the single primary file, not a colorants. So you need to select it one by one and do the evaluation again. If you look at these samples, I really get a poor performance. Then definitely you need to make sure you go and check, okay, which one is good, which one is not good. So for me, I just quickly take a look. I can see I don't want all those because the color looks to me, they looks the same. So when you're removing the samples, you also can improving the predicted performance as well. So that's why, as I say, you cannot just input a file and always go to save the die stuff. You need to do manual evaluation. When this is okay now, I click save. And then keep it in another style stuff. So let's take a look on those without the proper names. You can see this is all the names. They have double names, but they don't have, like some of them have extras imported. But if you open it, they only have 0%, and all the samples was being kept under the same. Okay, maybe I should click on here. So you can see this is the one. I have different colors, different concentration, but they will all show under the 0%. With the sample like this, you're never able to do the conversion because the software doesn't understand what is the performance on that. So that's why this is what I mentioned to you. If you see the sample like this, you need to go back to the customer to double check what is the concentration. Or if not, then all the sample will be not valid for use. Okay, I already converted to, let's go back to the QC, and you can see from the job. Now, if you're moving all the way down, I have 2 die stuff for use. So after you save it, the last step you need to do, make sure you select again and right click, save into your database. Because if you don't save it into your database, it only keeps under the job, which is you're not able to use it for your formulation. So this is my demonstration. If you have questions, you can come back to me. Thank you. Bye-bye.